Peace and love to the gods and the goddesses. I go by the name Black Poet. Act like you know it. And this is No PC Radio. Hold up. No PC Radio until I make the real theme. And I am rocking with
Johnny Storm,
Ari Sunchild,
Queen Mache,
and Marco.
Okay, so
real smooth.
and Marco.
make sure you're talking to Mike. You 85 feet away.
85.
So this is, I wasn't gonna start it like this,
Okay.
but I realized I need advice in my own personal life. So instead of making it abstract and open about relationships,
Let's get into it.
I want to ask a question, and it's perfect because we got a nice balance of masculine and feminine energy up here.
Period.
How can you tell that you're pouring into an empty cup? Meaning, they're just not that into you, bro. Like, hold on, wait. Let me pitch it first. You're giving energy, but the energy they're giving back is mad mid. Because my problem is I give excuses. Oh, maybe they busy. Maybe they this. Maybe they that.
That's one indicator.
Is this like the dating
And that's how-
stage or like?
It's the talking stage. Get in. Go ahead. Ask that
No,
again.
I was just asking. I was just
Go
trying
ahead,
to
get
get I was just trying to get the scenario where you was talking about. If it's the dating stage or you in the relationship, it's gonna depend. But if you're pouring into something in the dating stage, it ain't giving back. Get out of there. Simple.
It's the talking stage. It's early. It's early on.
Get out of there.
The second you ask yourself that question, it's over.
Facts.
Because if you have to ask, the answer is not a good one.
Facts.
So get out of there.
Why do you say that?
Because if I'm rocking with you hard, you gonna want to rock with me so fucking hard. You would never. What? I would never question if you rock with me.
If I'm making excuses for you, that's an indication you're not fucking with me that hard. And if I'm trying too hard, if I'm doing stuff outside of myself, I don't even do this for real, bro. Like, I'm doing extra stuff and I'm making excuses. I'm overcompensating.
Facts.
Wow. That's
Pour it
crazy.
over to an empty cup.
I'm that nigga. I should never have to overcompensate.
Run away, love. Blah, 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 away.
Shout out to Mary J. Blige.
Since you about to run away and never come back, cause I ain't never. What?
No, seriously.
I have to question my self-worth.
So you only
gotta
notice
go.
though when you feel like you're giving, because there's a game. There's a cat and mouse game that goes on in the beginning. Is it not?
We both got a cat and a mouse.
Facts.
What?
What you
Yeah,
mean,
break that down.
Elaborate.
Niggas, I want some pause. No pause. Play. What I'm
You
saying.
said that twice. What does that mean?
No, what I'm saying though is
Oh, like, keep it going.
the
Okay,
give
yeah,
and
yeah.
take part is if we're both overcompensating, then we're equal. But there should never be a time where I'm pushing past my boundary and you're not. If I'm at my level, you at your level, all right. But if I'm going over and above and you're not, you don't want to be here. You gotta earn this.
Also, you can tell by how
Poetry snaps.
motherfuckers react to when you communicate what you want. Like when you telling somebody like this what I'm into, this what I'm on, and they be like, yeah, I got you, but the actions don't back it up. That's another indication. Like, bro, you gotta be able to have a discernment to see through the
Good word.
bullshit.
Yeah.
For real.
Facts.
Like I hear what you're saying, but you're not doing shit, and I'm literally telling you what I need you to do. You're not fucking
It's one
with
thing
me.
to not know.
Even if you think you fucking with me, you not. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people think
Half-ass
they know
energy.
they self better than they actually do.
Yeah.
And you actually don't. Your self-awareness is level 0.
If I'm giving that energy and it's not, coming back to me, half the time I'm just gonna think that you're probably a little distracted by someone else anyway. So
That's really
that's
what it
that's
is.
what I'm trying not to
That's
assume
really
in my
what it is.
I'm
situation.
like, get out of there. There's no point.
Preach.
Hold on, let me
Hey,
be
but-
raw. Wait, before I get into
I
it,
wanna
I'm not
know-
trying to put nobody on blast, but you know who I'm talking about when you see this.
Oh, damn.
This is how I am. I can't help it. There's no PC radio. I can't help it.
Do better.
My point is, if I'm giving energy and the energy is drawn back, I'm gonna automatically assume it's somebody else in the picture, or that you might be busy or workaholic, et cetera, et cetera. But it's just like I can't give more than I'm receiving.
At bare minimum,
Like even if I want it.
you're just not the one. Let's say that. Let's say you're trying your best, and I'm overcompensating. I'm giving all this energy, and what you're giving me doesn't work for me to the point where I'm questioning: do they not like me that much? Are they dealing with somebody else? Blase splee. Once I think like that, you just not the
It's
one
cooked.
for it. You're just not
It's
a good
cooked.
person for me. Let's say
It might
you
not
are
even be that
being
you a bad-
genuine.
yeah,
What if there
yeah.
isn't nobody else there? What if you are trying your best? You're not enough. Ooh, done.
Oof.
That's
Hold up.
it.
Let me get your ism because you was about to drop something.
No, I just was questioning how much energy do people really put forth? Like,
One second. Levels good?
Yeah, we good.
Cool.
Appreciate
Go ahead.
like how much energy people put forth in the beginning anyway, because I don't be having no type of questions. Like if it's early in the beginning, I don't be thinking like, oh, they ain't hit me back, so they must be having somebody else. I just be like, okay, they ain't hit me back yet. I don't be thinking about all the extra.
Because this is an
extra
interesting point. Because you're a dude.
Yeah.
You are the suit. You're going to be a suitor. She's going to be courted.
100.
So, are you shooting first? Or are they approaching you?
Shooting first.
You're shooting first, and you're getting the energy back.
I mean, I guess, did I get the number? That's the energy back.
You got the number.
That's the
She
easy part. Getting the
responds.
number,
Yeah,
right?
responded
We
to
talking about that part when we getting into the nitty gritty
Yeah.
of the link up,
Okay.
and the link up is flimsy.
What you mean flimsy? Did it get...
It's not giving
the link
energy.
up is it can happen, but it's happening like I'll meet you on my time.
Like the communication ain't as consistent.
I'm only
Yeah.
making with you when I'm bored.
Yeah.
See, that's corny.
But all the
Yeah.
time,
Find
it
that
might
out.
not even be that. Different people be at different levels of
That's what I'm
themselves.
saying. And I don't
You
want to
know
hold
what I'm
myself
saying?
giving
Yeah.
leeway
No.
when it's not.
But then that go back to what she was saying, like this might not just be the person for you.
They could be
you know?
doing their best.
Yeah.
That don't mean that's for you.
Type
Yeah, yeah.
They could really fucking like you, but that doesn't mean shit. And they could be
Facts.
giving their best at the moment and have better to offer at another time. You're not the person for
Timing is
me right
important.
now.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? However, I will say, if we're going to cross over, I think that that men need to tap in sometimes to your femininity a little bit because y'all be so just sitting here, it's cool. She literally doesn't, like, she's not fucking with you. And you're just letting her go. Because I deal with men and women. I play with a nigga before I play with a bitch. I'm not gonna play with her. The stuff I do to a dude, I would never do to a girl. But men allow so much more.
Expand
Have a
on
different
Yeah, you gotta elaborate.
level.
What do you mean by that?
that. You say
What do
men
you mean by
will
that?
allow men.
Men
I don't
allow
think-
a lot more when it comes to
In
how
what
we
way?
treat y'all, especially at the beginning.
In what way?
I can say, "Oh yeah, let's link up on Saturday," and
you
never
stand,
hit you up.
And then he come
Not
back.
like, "Oh, let's go here at 5 p.m. and I don't show up." I ain't doing that. But I just don't hit you up on Saturday. And then on Monday, you like, "Dang, like what's going on?"
I got somebody else.
A girl
It's all
gonna
good.
cut the fuck up. Bitch, where was you
Yeah,
at
but
on
that's
Saturday? You
emotional.
playing?
I'm saying he
Yeah, why
comes
would
back.
I cut up?
Yeah,
No.
that's-
I'm not saying that you have to cut up, but y'all don't even take it personal.
No, I'm
y'all
saying,
don't even
will
think
he come back? He then allows you to hit up
Of course
him
he
up.
coming back.
That's thirst.
Of course he
That's
coming
thirst.
back.
No.
Not all the time.
I don't
it's
think he
not.
understand his value.
Dude, y'all don't take it personal.
We don't.
Y'all
It ain't
just
nothing
be
to
like,
take
well,
personal.
maybe
But
she
I'm
was
gonna get
just.
the fuck on.
I
Yeah.
can. Shit.
You see 3 niggas saying, yeah. what?
Shit.
We'll make
I hear what
we'll
y'all
make a
saying.
strategic
Here's what
move.
I'm
It won't
saying.
be
Nigga
emotional.
gonna take that
That's,
second redate, that second reschedule, let me say, I just
The
had a hard
third
day.
reschedule is crazy.
Third is crazy.
Nigga.
I
That's
think-
crazy.
Y'all know some
Come
niggas
on,
be doing
bro.
that.
Thirsty
Even if
niggas
y'all
with low
niggas
vibrations.
don't do that.
Bro,
I'll
Thirsty
take a second
niggas with low
reschedule, though.
vibrations. Okay, say it again.
Ain't that
Niggas
bad.
If you
gonna
really,
take a
if you really
reschedule.
fucking, if you really
It's-
trying to fuck with this
if
bitch,
the first initial time y'all met,
I
y'all
give the
down,
double
so
up.
y'all
I ain't gonna
ran to
lie.
each
I
other,
get
y'all
it.
had
If she
a
a
good
10, I'm gonna get a
you
double
just
up.
said you be making excuses. Like, well, maybe she was
The
busy.
double up.
Maybe
Oh, that's
she
my
was-
voice. I give the double up. I'm not giving the
if
3-peat.
she fine
Yeah, the
when
three-peat
y'all
is crazy.
first
That's
linked,
crazy.
But if y'all first linked up, you ran into this bitch downtown. Y'all see each other. Y'all kicking it. Y'all having real vibes. You talk for 3 hours. This bitch understand you. This bitch got her shit together. Da 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 da. She
I
look good
would
as
never
hell.
vibe that
And
long
she
and not
don't.
get- yeah.
I'm saying.
But
she,
just in general.
Never
she
say
bullshit
that.
on one day. She bullshit on one day. She said, I had a really crazy day. It was a lot. Work was a lot for me. Da da da. I'm sorry. Can we link on Tuesday? You're going.
Facts.
Yeah.
You're going.
Yeah, but that's reasonable.
Guess what?
We all go
Two
through that.
niggas.
Yeah.
Bitches
It's
ain't
reasonable
going for that.
to niggas.
So
That's
they're
her
unreasonable.
point.
This is a very
No, women
interesting
aren't
take.
allowing that.
So women will be more offended in general if you spin them.
I date both. Do you think I get? Listen, women go off on me for spinning them. Niggas, no conversation.
But that's because, you know, women feel like more of the prize. You know what I'm
We
saying?
both-
That's
Surprise.
on here.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like with them, like I can't do a woman how I do a man, especially because I know if I do a woman like that, she might actually never fuck with me again.
But on your
Facts.
overstanding,
But
a man that's an
man-
alpha male or a sigma male
Certain men
will
will
also
it don't matter who
avoid
he
you
is. It don't matter
if
who
you
he
spin
is.
them enough.
Enough.
Yeah,
Tell that
enough.
nigga catch
I
me on
only
time
need the
out.
double up. I only need the double up. If I give you energy
Shit.
once, then you hit me with it twice. That's cooked.
Listen, let me tell you this. I hit a nigga with the third, and then he gonna be mad on the way. But when we get
He
there,
made it
and
to
I
the third.
bring
He
the
was
first,
sleeping a little
Can
bit,
I-
bro.
if I bring the first,
Be
you
like
gonna
that.
be
Why you act
mad.
like it don't be like
Listen,
that
you gonna be
sometimes,
mad
bro?
on the way. You're gonna be
Niggas
tight
be
on the way.
saying
Can I ask you something?
But
No,
when we
that's
sit at
dumb.
that
It ain't
table
a
and I
bad
start
thing,
talking, and the vibe that you felt, that special moment you had with me downtown to 5 o'clock in the morning the other day, come right back. You forgive me for holding you them 2 times. You was mad on the way. Yeah, fuck this bitch, bro. I'm going out with this bitch. She was playing with me, bro. I ain't really fuck with her. As soon as you sit at that table, and I'm like, hey, da da da, blah blah blah. Yeah, you know I was telling you da da da. What? I bring that shit right back. Energy. You're not. You forgot. It's gone. A
The
bitch never
standard is
forgetting. She gonna
different.
keep bringing it up. I mean, we having a good time. You know, it's 3 times to get here.
Ooh,
You get what I'm saying?
That's petty.
It's not.
It's
It's
the
a
same frequency in
standard.
different ways.
It's a standard.
I have a standard, but I'm not going to be petty about it. I'm not going to say.
the point is,
I'm gonna be
women's
sassy.
standards and men's standards are different. A
Women stand
man
on
might
business.
experience it
I
as
think
petty.
y'all might have experienced some ham ass niggas. Is that fair?
Who haven't?
Everybody does.
Right.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
I
And you
also
done
done experienced some real
ham-ass
niggas.
bitches.
Facts.
That's regular, bro.
Facts.
That's the yin and the
It's
yang.
hams everywhere.
You know what I'm
Nigga,
saying?
it's fucking Turkey County.
Facts.
Burgerland, Burger King, Whopper Juniors, left and right.
But
You know what I'm saying?
But you know, when somebody feel like you genuine shit, they can push past it. But a woman is going to, even if she overcompensate
I feel
and
that.
let you disrespect her boundaries, she still fuck with you. She mad she disrespecting her boundaries. She's gonna let you know that shit that you did. She gonna say it in a petty way because that's just what women do. But basically, hey, that shit you did, don't ever do that to me again. I like you, but I'm gonna keep reminding you that you played with me, so you know I'm not cool with that. A man is never gonna fucking mention that I hold him fucking 2 times.
Pride. Okay, you.
So I
touching
know
on some
I can
shit.
do it to
touching
you
on some shit.
again. Cause
Right.
nigga, you didn't even set a standard. You just like,
He
damn,
did
my
in his
wrist-
head, but he
in his
can't
head,
admit it
and then
to
he
you.
got
Right.
weak in the knees because I'm over here smiling and talking, and now you done fell for it again. You stupid nigga. What is wrong with these niggas?
Oh, it's okay, niggas.
feel
Y'all
me?
not stupid.
I love
It's
you.
all right.
Was this before? Was this
Come
before?
on, I love you.
Was this before or
Which got fucked
after? Because let's be real, you're popping in the game now. Was this before or after the game?
Always.
Always. Okay, that's fair. Go ahead. Because you were simmering over there. I'm thinking.
It just
You got something to say. You was
I ain't really
marinating.
simmering. I'm just listening because it's just funny when these conversations just be enlightening how people think.
Mhm.
Because I don't really the stuff people like tweak about is not stuff that I tweak about or that my fiance tweaks about. It just be different to hear. Like I've been spun people on dates before, obviously, and I done got spun on before, but it's never been like a problem or anything. I've never gotten like a cuss out.
Maybe
Or
the
nothing
problem
like
just
that.
wasn't communicated.
Well, if
What you
I
mean?
if I genuinely
You
am
always tell you
busy
when they're pissed.
and I cannot do it, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say that, and I'm gonna make amends for it the second time. So we're not necessarily talking about people who are sincere. We're talking about the game.
Yeah, we talking about the game for real.
Yeah, we're
100.
talking about
The like,
discerning the players of the earth.
absolutely.
So
Which
you-
kind of person?
So
are we
you
dealing
seem to be okay. So if you've had guys three-peat on you, they didn't. I don't want to be that. I gotta be that blunt. They didn't crack yet.
with? No.
So
No, not
if
at all.
they don't even know what the box is like,
No.
He's gonna do whatever to get to the box.
that
Never
part
made it.
too.
He's gonna keep
These niggas
taking
ain't
it
Roddy
until he
Ricch.
gets to the box.
that part
Get
too.
the box?
But what's your reasoning on fucking with dog? Are you busy? Do you not give a fuck? Do you like the
saying
attention?
why
You
am I
like a
holding it?
rotation?
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's just because the nigga let you.
So you just gonna be bored and link with it. I'm not pulling up on somebody I don't want to
That's
fuck with.
diabolical, by the way.
Now,
Diabolical, by the way.
if I'm being honest,
Who? Who?
this is not every time,
Ooh.
but sometimes,
Even if she goes,
and
I heard that.
sometimes,
Classic, man.
and maybe recently, sorry. Sometimes I am, not that I'm not interested and that I don't think that there was something positive that could have come from this, but I have accidentally, because I have this as a problem, I have accidentally fell into something, and I am accidentally so devoted to what I've currently fell into that now I'm W, but I actually was interested when I took that step. But
What'd
now,
you fall into?
Right. We don't know what the
Shit.
hell you saying.
Yeah,
Nah.
you just speaking.
No, I'm saying, okay.
Don't use a real situation.
Vague as
like-
hell.
Well, you might as well just say
I
it now.
will be dating,
Mm-hmm.
casually dating, meeting people, getting to know people, and I would be genuinely. I'm having a great time with this person. That night downtown till 5 o'clock in the morning, I had a good time too. I thought you was a great person, but then
I
somehow,
met this
some
other
way,
nigga.
the next day, I fell in love
With another person?
with a whole nother person, and I'm so deep into this moment that I'm in right
in
now.
24 hours.
In 24
It be like,
fucking
you must
hours.
not know.
And now you're confused because I'm not texting
Shit,
back,
I
and I
really was-
feel
I'm
bad
out again.
because I think you're a great person, and I really thought you were an option, but I just fell in love overnight. Like, baby, you got to be quicker than that. Because
Shit.
damn, I'm
You
in
never
love
had
now.
a real connection with the first person if the connection you felt
I had just
in
met
24
them.
hours is that intense. I think y'all are a bit more quick to fall for the spirit of infatuation or euphoria.
Of course, we bitches. What you mean?
That's fair.
How bitches? Do you understand how bitches work?
I don't.
Like, what
We
you
can't
mean?
relate.
My mind doesn't work that way.
Even though, no, not saying you think in that same manner, but just your experience with women and what you understand about
Yeah.
women and dealing with women, you gotta know the infatuation, the delusion, the fantasy, the emotional aspect of it. Like, we're literally wired in a way where, like, that's a big part of how we operate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Women are naturally
Tell me logic
chaotic.
or not.
That's how I feel. As a woman, that's just the reality of it.
As a woman who deals with women, you understand female nature because you broke it down perfectly. Now you're dating women. Do you see the horse shit that men go through?
Absolutely. But I think it's like on two different levels. For one, I'm tapped into like my femininity as well as my masculine energy, and I feel like I carry a good balance. So it's like me personally, I think I have a good understanding. But just dealing with women, bro, I'm a woman and I deal with women and I still like be like, bro, these bitches crazy. This shit crazy. Like, you know, it's but the thing is, I don't know if men really think women understand themselves like as much as it might be perceived. But like, we all running around this bitch figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different layers to being a woman. Women, we constantly evolving just as people, period. You know what I'm saying? And shit, as the world change and as niggas change and as culture change and as bitches change and social norms change and all these different things, like, it just takes a constant evolution, constant reflecting, constant figuring out, just like with men. Like, even though it might seem like bitches got it all together, like, we putting two and two together every day, like, figuring it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that facade get broke for sure. The more you date, because after you date them, the confidence that they're pretending to have breaks. I am not
That
shading
don't got
you.
nothing to do with confidence.
This-
though.
let me
A
give
bitch
you
can
the-
be confident and still be.
Let me give you the
delusional.
analogy.
You feel
I'm
me?
not shading
I'm
you
confident
when
be
you see
lost.
this, because I'm not.
Talking about,
But-
don't think I'm.
There was a situation where I was
He's
dating
definitely
somebody
throwing shade.
and I brought up the concept of polygamy.
Mm-hmm.
When I initially brought it up, it wasn't because I brought it up to be a whore. I brought it up because I was talking to somebody when I met her. Our connection, similar to what you're talking about, but it wasn't no goddamn 24 hours. I was talking. I was-
We talked about this in the studio.
Yes,
At some
yes,
point.
we did.
Okay, so I've
never
had.
know.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you get this one off. 'cause this
Infatuation.
was interesting. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So
you brought up polygamy.
I was talking to someone for like 6 months, but they're not in the same state. So it's like that connection is raw because we connect, but they're not here, so it is what it is. Met somebody, we're talking for like 6 weeks.
That's the one that's in state.
Yes.
Somehow.
Okay. Continue.
Fresh.
Gotta give context.
I ain't say no names. I can say I cracked. I'm
one
cracking. Yes.
The 6
So
weeks.
that
The
makes
cracking?
sense. Currently.
Cracking.
Yes.
Okay.
No, then.
Right now.
I'm
Okay.
very
Oh,
single. Please DM me. What I'm saying, what I'm saying
DM
is,
that- that's a black king right there. DM that
only
man.
if you a sapiosexual.
Ooh,
What was I saying? I
it's
cracked.
cracked. Cracked.
I cannot.
And I said in the front before I did, I am interested in someone else. What she said to me was, it doesn't matter because once you deal with me, you will cut off whoever you're dealing with. Very confident in the front.
Delusional.
You know what she had?
That's not confident.
Hold on, let me finish.
She had that Erica Badu coochie. What that bitch Erica say?
Erica
Pussy don't fail me now.
Okay, hold on.
I gotta turn this brother out.
Erica,
So he
that's
don't want nobody else
That's Missy.
but me and
Not Erica.
only me.
That's not Erica.
Pussy don't
Missy.
fail me
All
now.
right,
she gonna go with it.
Go ahead,
Hold
go.
on. So
You better
First of
call
all, let
time.
me just say that's not confident.
before you say it's not, because I know.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Respectfully.
In time, as she realized that was not going to be enough to cut off that other situation, she started to become clingy and spiteful.
I was about to ask you a toxic ass question, but I just thought about the fact that you
That bitch wasn't confident.
Her
That
shit
bitch
was
was
mid.
delusional.
It.
Scale of 1 to
Was.
10.
How did you know that?
Because I ain't gonna lie, some good coochie will have you accidentally cut some shit off.
No, it won't.
Accidentally.
No, it
Nigga,
won't.
that's cap, nigga.
No, it won't.
A good
y'all
vibe.
put too much vibe
no, I'm
on
not
the
saying
power
just
of the
coochie.
box.
What,
A
nigga?
good vibe,
What?
some good coochie, a bitch with a
What?
fucking head on her shoulders.
You saying some
You're
good coochie
confused
won't
now.
have you cut off some coochie
What?
that ain't as good?
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
No.
With what she said with a good
What?
vibe, some
This
good
man
You know what I'm
sound
vibes.
saying?
But you
I
had
mean,
the trifecta. You said that at
This man
first.
is literally
Yeah, that's
saying,
trifecta though. Like
this
you
man
can.
is literally, let me just be clear.
You can't just have
So
one
I
of those
You
things.
said one thing at first,
So
though.
if you get in
That's
some
it, one thing at
10
first.
coochie,
I'm
that's
saying-
not gonna make you cut off no 8 coochie.
No. Go ahead.
Whoa.
Y'all said one thing
He's
first.
diabolical.
Go ahead.
Nigga
Like,
said,
if
fucking
it-
A, I'm taking a C.
If
C
it's
category.
just
I would
coochie,
take
then I'm
a
not worried
mind
about
over box every day because
Yeah.
the mind's gonna raise my daughter.
I was saying,
I
right,
need both.
both these bitches cool as hell.
it. Okay.
This bitch coochie is a 10
Yeah.
and she
Okay.
got money. This bitch coochie is an 8 and she needs you to pick her up.
I don't need a chick with money.
This bitch.
I don't need. I don't need.
I'm
a chick
not
with
saying you
money.
need a chick with money. This bitch don't have no car.
But is she building toward having
No.
a car?
Oh
So
my
she's
God.
just.
Why
this
she
is
ain't got a fucking
unrealistic.
car?
She's,
Is that unrealistic?
She might have been fucked up in the
Every hoe
game.
Yeah,
don't
that
got
sounds
no
like a
car,
box and
bro.
no mind, so-
Let's say she got her shit
hold
totaled.
on, hold on.
Come on, is this
Every
camera
bitch that don't have a fucking car don't fucking want one. Nigga,
That's not true.
the motor fucking city? What are you fucking doing,
Oh
bro?
my God.
Your job
You
pays
talking
$10
to
an hour.
bitches right now, bro. You talking to bitches.
Unless that bitch got multiple fucking kids.
bitch ain't got a
If she
car.
grew up impoverished
She-
I don't give a
if
fuck.
she grew up in,
and then she's
talk
young,
about it. Niggas from the
depends on how old you are.
trenches.
You
I'm
can't
from
be
the
a bum
trenches.
grown.
What
Bro,
I,
that's what I said. But listen, we're pushing 30. If that bitch don't have a fucking car,
What if she had a whip and it got fucked up?
she hate herself.
and that's understandable if she in a space where, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody
That's what I'm saying,
like,
bro. It depends on the situation.
Bro, if it's like, yeah, you know, she ain't had no car.
But how
about
many people
6
just
months.
don't have a car, though?
That's what I'm.
People
and
that's
you-
fucked up in the game.
lot
Niggas that
of
just got out of
people-
jail.
Few people
First
that
off,
don't
a
have
lot
cars.
of women. A lot of women don't have cars,
Because
and they
got
don't
no
feel like they
job.
need to. They don't feel like they're supposed to have cars or jobs. If we being honest, it's a lot.
That's
Well,
crazy.
now we get in traditional
That's some other
roles.
shit, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that's different.
I don't give a fuck. You don't have a fucking car in the city you live in.
I want to get your perspective on what she was talking about when she say, if a woman has good box in juxtaposition to somebody that got maybe grade 7 mid box, you gonna leave the woman that's a good woman with mid box for a woman with great box?
No, if I already got my little connection established, I'm not. And I know a lot of dudes not gonna do that because they just appreciate what they already got. But then there's plenty of motherfuckers that's just gonna go for the next thing because they think that next thing they gonna lock it down. So they're like, okay, fuck it, without really testing out the waters.
On
the
top
next
of that,
chick. You know what I'm saying?
you can train up your partner to be better in
Nobody
bed.
is saying, look,
Why do,
though,
wait a minute. Why do people not ever get into that aspect? If you're messing with somebody whose body count is low, you can teach them the things you
You
into.
can't.
it's just
Teach
about if you
everything.
want to.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Not everything. Not
What's so
everything.
complicated that you
Not
can't teach it?
everything.
No.
though?
Thank you. You act like it's
You said
not
what?
the
What's
Rubik's
so
Cube.
complicated that
Whoa.
you can't teach
You
it?
can't teach
We ain't doing the whole
everything.
Karma Sutra.
You can't
No,
teach
you can't.
confidence.
Nigga, fuck
Yes, you
com-
can.
Listen,
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
You can't teach.
Especially a
can't teach
shy
a
chick.
motherfucker
Let me
Don't
tell
you
you
hate a
something.
shy chick?
Let me tell you something.
All right, go ahead. Tell him something.
No, you can't teach everything, bro. And not to be too specific, but you know, I've been in relationships where trying to work through that barrier. Good person, you know, got their shit together, really like making an effort, really having good intentions and things. And it's like, bro, we just don't fit. And that's just what it is. Like, I
Sexually
put that
or everything?
sexually.
Wow, that's fair. That's fair.
Nigga,
What did he
tell
do
me you
wrong?
ain't never had an outlet where you put
Hold
the
on.
fucking cord in,
That's
and technically it fit, but it gets loose. It keep falling out. It's not. It don't blend. They don't go
Oh,
together.
you mean literally?
But look
It
though,
literally, we don't go
look
together.
though.
That's
We
now
done
that's
that.
Made me
fair.
think though. Maybe
teach
you.
that.
It made me want to retract my statement. Maybe you can teach a nigga everything, but you can't necessarily
Male
tell
or
him when
female?
to apply it.
Male or
You know
female?
what I'm
But you
saying?
can't make
Yeah,
it work
facts.
for you.
I'm
That's
saying
what I'm
nigga like both, like nigga, bitches,
Okay.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, I
That
could
tattoo
teach you
hard as
this.
fuck. I just saw it. My bad.
Appreciate
Go
that,
ahead.
Sade. But you can teach a motherfucker some shit, but you can't necessarily get them the sauce of how to use it to like where that shit benefit you.
It depends on your patience. If you got a
Right, that's
rotation,
where experience comes
people
in.
still are themselves at the end of the day.
But you know,
Let me
y'all have different body parts than us. So let me add that in. Because for you, maybe that's real, right? How I experience something entering, that is, I can tell you exactly what to do and how to do it. But because of,
Have you tried
again,
this?
how you are built, what?
have you tried that?
Teaching?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a
Oh,
literal
it failed.
teacher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Literally.
I'll break this
Was
shit
he
down.
willing?
Huh?
Was he willing?
Absolutely. But it's like you're doing everything I'm telling you to do, but it's literally just not a good match.
That's fair.
Everything's not a good match.
Sexual
but again,
chemistry is important. I'm not judging that.
the chemistry can be there too. I've experienced that. Where the chemistry is crazy.
No, sexual
And-
chemistry is what I said.
Crazy. And the actual connection itself.
No, that's
horrible.
what I mean. Not fuck all that romantic shit beforehand, foreplay,
Yeah, I'm-
and the energy. I'm talking about when it comes straight down.
Talking
to
about
it.
literal.
Different.
Yeah.
It's
Cause I was gonna say it's kind of levels.
It's different for
Couple
niggas.
ways.
They
Y'all
feel
are
like they
entering.
really doing it.
When y'all enter.
But hold on,
right,
why you?
'cause
Why,
he think
wait,
it's great,
wait,
and I
wait,
think
wait,
it's horrible.
Right.
Why are you,
You know?
fake moaning and
I
acting
told
like
that
a
nigga
nigga
get
going?
out.
I'll just tell you
Wait, why y'all was-
y'all don't know
wait,
what
while
the
he
fuck
was-
y'all
while he
talking
was
about.
I'm a
doing the thing?
thug in the bedroom.
Absolutely.
Get
Wait,
out
why-
of my shit now.
Wait, while he was doing the
I'm
thing?
about to go.
While he was doing the thing?
I
That's
left
fair.
that nigga door open.
I respect that shit. I adapt, but you
You're
too far
pissing
away.
me the
That's
fuck
how you
off.
supposed to do it. Because don't tell me
I
I'm
don't
going
fucking play.
crazy if I'm
You're
not going
pissing me
crazy.
the fuck
Because I'm
off.
gonna keep fucking it
Get
up.
out
I ain't
now.
talked to that nigga for like
Get
6
out of
months.
my
Like on
coochie.
no type of time. Don't
cried
fucking
in the
tell.
car.
I hated
Fucking
him.
through it this shit.
Right. As soon as he got out, he went in the car like, yeah, fuck you, then he got in the car.
No. You're not understanding. Hold on.
Playing Sade.
Let me rewind. I didn't. You don't even know my story.
I've been broke so many times.
He ain't even trying to pull
No.
through the Nissan.
Listen, you're not hearing me. I was at his house. I didn't tell him to get out of my house. Get out of my vagina now.
Yes, sir. Please, respectfully.
You to disrespect
Now.
a nigga that much, you already have.
How is that disrespect?
I wasn't disrespecting him. I felt disrespected. How dare you be in here acting like you? You should never even ask to come over here.
I'm sure you've been told that more than once. So
That's what I'm
he
saying.
should have. He
Oh,
should
no,
have
he think
been
he's
There's build up here.
doing
we not-
something. You know.
No, he think he's really
Different
good at it.
bitches like different
no.
shit.
Do you
though.
hear that?
No.
He think he really do. There's some energy there. We're going to leave that alone. I want to get into the next genre. How do you manage insecurity in a relationship? Let's say
You
you're
don't.
rocking with somebody now. This is we begin to rock. Let's say you're rocking steady with somebody. Thank you.
Come on.
And it's getting serious. You done introduce your people to each other and everything, but you can realize now that they're insecure, they're a bit clingy. They can see that when you go out in public, you have a certain charisma, an auric field that attracts, but you're not even on that. You just are you. And they're a bit jealous, not jealous, but insecure because they don't have that same thing. How do you manage that? Or do you manage that, or do you get on?
Run, son.
Yeah, I don't manage that. You don't come into a relationship already with insecurities and unhappy and expect me to change that for you. That's a little selfish. So you got to have that already together before you get
Fuck all
into
that.
the relationship.
I want to get it one by one. I want to get it straight through.
Go ahead.
All right,
round.
bet. I understand where you're coming from, right? Because, like, in a perfect world, yeah, have your shit together before you come at me because I'm that nigga, da-da-da. But I feel like that's a lot to ask of a motherfucker. I feel like the best way to manage that shit...
How is it a lot to ask, though?
It's, okay, let me say, that's not a lot to ask, right? But... You know how circumstances be. A motherfucker, you might be feeling a motherfucker and they don't got it all together. Because that's what we talking about, right? Managing when you don't got it all together. Managing your
I'm just talking about your
insecurities.
insecurities. As far as, like, your life, you can probably have some shit to work on and be fine. But, like, if you got a problem with me, like, I'm a DJ, right? So if you got a problem with me going out and, you know, somebody might have caught a picture of maybe 2 girls or whatever in the DJ booth. And you just come home instantly thinking, "Was you fucking
Is
that
you
bitch?"
gonna
And
stop
really, it was
fucking
just
with
2
her?
girls that
Is
was
you gonna
acting-
stop fucking with her?
Word. Word.
If you're not gonna stop
it's a
fucking
wrap.
with her,
Yeah, it's
and
a
you're
wrap.
gonna keep fucking with her,
I would get the fuck on if it's consistent.
Yeah, once you do that
if
more
you
than
get
once,
the
it's a
fuck
wrap.
on, then that's not managing insecurities. That's leaving the bitch that's insecure.
No,
If
but
we
I'm gonna
talking
talk
about-
first. I'm not about to just get on. I'm gonna converse
If we
about it.
talking about
I said,
managing
if I
Reassure you.
insecurities,
If
right?
I reassure, go ahead.
If we talking about managing this shit, cause I'm fucking with you, and I gotta deal with this shit. I think the best way to
And you
deal
don't
with
wanna
this
leave.
shit, right? Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. We talking about.
Yeah.
Cause if not, the
how I
alternative, of
framed it.
course, is to like just, all right, I ain't fucking with this shit. I can't deal with this shit. Fuck it. Have your shit together if I want to fuck with you. But if I'm fucking with you and then your shit ain't all the way together, the best way to deal with that shit is understanding yourself, being self-aware, and being able to communicate what the fuck you come with, and giving me the choice to understand that and choose you, and being open to evolving.
But
You
they're
know what I'm
not
saying?
doing that.
Yeah.
You witness it before they do.
Well,
Same thing
that's
you
the
said
best
before.
way to manage it. If the bitch ain't doing that, then shit, you gotta skedaddle.
I ain't
Okay, you putting the onus on her. What would you say? Male or female, whatever you deal with. I would like to see how you deal with a man though. When you're in the presence of somebody, I don't know if you have. If you're in the presence of somebody you deem to be someone worthy of respect, this is a man that carries himself with honor, integrity. You want
Doing that
I'm
and
sorry. It was a
insecure.
joke.
This
I'm
is
listening.
crazy.
you want this to work because you can see something in him. I know we don't date on potential allegedly through social media in this fake world with everybody perfect, but you see that he has something. You don't want to just dip. And now I know sexual chemistry, physical touch is one of your love languages. That's working, but he's insecure. How do you manage that? If you do, or do you get the fuck on? 8 months.
Yeah,
It's
you
been
got
8 months.
this. You know this one.
I start off.
This shade is crazy.
I start all my relationships asking people what their flaws are.
Okay.
What are your red flags? What do you struggle with? And when people say insecure, I immediately cut them off.
That's
and
fair.
I'll tell people,
That is
hey,
fair.
because
That's a hard thing to do
I think that I make people that don't
Make sure you
have
say it on the mic.
insecure. I'm sorry. People that aren't insecure, I think I make them insecure. So if you're already insecure, I'm gonna make you fucking loopy. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Cause I have some ways about myself, bro, that are hard for people, and it's not even that I be doing bullshit, but it's like a lack of thought. Like I just be going out having a good time, talking to people, da da da. So I know how it can make somebody feel. You know what I'm saying? I know like I do a lot of shit that if you don't have a very strong mind, it'll be too much. And
So you gonna have it in the front the conversation.
yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, that never fucking works. Niggas be like, no, I'm good. Da, da,
But
da,
that's
da,
cap.
right?
Yeah, that's the thing I don't like about men. The pride. Yeah.
So when that time comes, I mean, honestly, I have tried to manage it. It usually goes really fucking terrible. For
It really ain't no managing that shit.
The answer has been to leave them. Like, you know, I try to deal with it. I do reassure. I do, hey, like it's not that. Hey, this is what I'm on. Like, you know, and if you come out with me, you can come with me anytime. I ain't even that kind of motherfucker. Oh, you want to come to I got a show.
Okay,
You wanna
that's
slide?
weird. But you giving them the open and they still tripping.
And they still tripping. Niggas
Seeing it?
accusing me of motherfuckers that like, what? You just making up shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's
That's
like
not
there's
us
only
deep.
so
That's
it's only
deep.
so much you can do. And a person, if your imagination is like SpongeBob's, baby, I can't save you.
You talk about fucking
Imagination.
I'm putting that in the video.
Hey, hold on.
I can't save
Imagine
you, sweetheart. All I can do is reassure you and be a good woman. And, you know, and that's what I'm going to do because that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? However, you're not going to stress me out forever. You got a couple months to work through that insecurity with my reassurance and my love. And if that never crosses over for you, I'm going to leave.
It's deep.
I'm going to leave her anyway.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
some
gone.
shit. That's what I'm saying. Niggas gotta work that shit out on their own.
Let me get-
bro.
let me
I'm at
alley
an
oop
age-
it.
I'm
Hold
at an
on.
age where it's like it's all the insecurities, all that shit kind of just went out the window. Like I live with my girlfriend and everything, but so she
How long you been together? Say it on the mic.
like 5 years.
Something
So-
like 5 years, not
like
that long.
5,
Like,
yeah,
it's
like
not-
5
yeah,
We
5
really
years.
married.
You said what? In house? What's
So
that
we really
called?
married.
Common law?
Nah, yeah, 5 years. That's what's up though, bro.
like 5 years.
Love
So
that for you.
anyways, so she's younger than me, so she tends to go out with her homegirl.
What's that age gap?
You want no.
Dang.
Just say the years.
But
Like how
it's
many
important
years?
that-
It's legal.
It's
Yeah, no,
important.
she's in her 20s. I'm in my mid 30s. So it's she good. She got friends, and
Is
some of
it
them are
late
some of them are
20s?
guys, but I don't have any insecurities. I met like the two of them. That
Do you
there
think
is.
it's easy? I asked that because do you think it's easier for her to submit because of your maturity? The age gap is
Who said
important.
I
You've
was
seen
mature?
enough life.
My age ain't.
That's funny,
Fucking
but
20,
I know
mama.
you.
Come on,
You
nigga,
are
I get
a
active.
very
Fuck
stoic
that.
dude.
What you mean by stoic?
You're not. you're
no
not.
maturity around here,
You
nigga, I
don't
ain't say
take shit to the heart.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I had to
You
learn
go
that.
with the motions.
Yeah, I had to learn that with time. So, like, my last relationship put me through the fucking ringer emotionally. Like, I got depressed to the point it was bad. I had to have a friend to talk to. Like, I was a nigga crying in the
But do
car.
you feel like that experience
trying to
through
hear
your
what
life
Marco
makes
gotta
it
say
easier for
about
her
this
to
shit.
submit?
No, I think it's just the fact that I'm, you know, I don't really have those insecurities anymore, and you know, I don't really.
So it was your own self-worth.
Yeah, and I don't really make a big deal out of things. Me myself, I don't
'Cause my nigga
really
Marco
when I'm out by
engaged,
myself,
so what
I
he
don't
gotta say?
necessarily give them the time of the day, and half the time I'm pretty mean.
I really was just engaged with you. I had to leave that bitch alone.
Do the John would say insecurities. How do you manage them? If you manage them,
I mean, I manage them because this just from a man
'Cause we
to
all have
woman
them.
perspective,
Yeah.
right? That too, but I mean, women are women. They got like their little trip out moments, they little extra drama filled worldviews that they have of themselves. So
Not
there's
too
gonna
much.
be insecurities that get involved with them. Like they gonna
Like, niggas
especially,
can't
like,
be
if-
insecure. What are we saying?
hold on.
Yeah.
We talking about from
I'm
the
sorry,
perspective
go
of
ahead.
where he's
I'm
leading.
talking.
yeah,
Because
My bad.
you're engaged, right?
yeah,
So
Go ahead.
where you've now entered a covenant with the Most High,
100.
and now you basically you don't have a pullback option. You do, but technically you're in this.
Well, I'm in it regardless. Ain't
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now
Let's not make this question just about the bitches though. Like, only bitches can be insecure
no, I meant vice versa. She answered that.
type shit. Yeah, I'm saying he
She was talking about men's insecurity.
Well, I mean,
Women
that-
had
He's
a
talking about women's
dramatic, overly
insecurity.
dramatic.
Hold on, you're getting a little
Come
defensive on the
on
female
now.
side of the game.
I mean,
Let me answer though, because
I'm gonna defend the bitches every time.
I alley-ooped it 1, 2, 3, 4, and we got more questions.
I mean,
so
I
go
don't mean
ahead.
it like that. I just mean like
I'ma shut up.
they
You know,
tend
you
to,
good.
they tend to trick more than, like I said, men do, because we don't take a lot of stuff.
It depends on the
personal.
dude, but go ahead.
Yeah, it depends on the dude. Obviously, I ain't talking about every motherfucker, because
We're not generalizing, but
it's
in
with
your
people
experience.
downstairs. Like if I walk downstairs, I find a weak ass nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not like it's everybody, but it's just saying often you gotta do a lot more reassuring and supporting and giving anchors of trust to women than you do have to do the other way, because you don't really have to think about much. If I'm leading, if I'm making sure everything is straight, then why wouldn't she have security? She put part of her life in my
And then
hands.
here's
You
what
feel I'm
I
saying?
agree with that. If you ask for reassurance too often with your woman, she will eventually
Praying for
start to
your
see you as weak.
100. Because it's like, I mean, if she put her life in your hands,
To protect and provide and all
Yeah,
that.
and
And
you
have
ask-
mental stability and all that.
yeah, and you the one asking her all the questions, for her all the advice or support, then it's kind of looking crazy on your part. You know what I'm saying? That's where like a lot of that attraction get killed at, because it ain't just a physical world thing with how you look or what type of money you make. It's also a mental type of thing. How well do you hold yourself
it's heavy
together?
spiritual.
Yeah, it's a
You wrote
spiritual
a book
too,
on
yeah.
that, right?
I mean, it wasn't really a book.
But you wrote something
Wrote
on
a
that
manual,
concept.
right?
Yeah.
Manual, there we go.
What was it specifically that you were hitting on?
How to?
Well, that part was speaking about like when you in a relationship, you gotta have, you know, them three sectors together.
Mind,
So-
body, and soul?
Yeah, because like you can't if you tweaking out all the time, if your personality not where it should be, if you ain't got no people skills, okay, your mind gone. If you ain't got no soul, if you don't believe in nothing higher than yourself, if you don't want to work for nothing that's greater than what you is, like in this context would be like a family or something, then clearly your soul ain't together. And if you not,
Spirit of being selfless.
yeah, if you're not working out, if you're not eating right, if you're not planning your worldly success, then you kind of messing up your body part. So it's like you need all three of them things together if you want anything substantial.
Because how can she look at you for guidance if you lost?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It be kind of a blessing sometimes, because you'll have people that's gonna find you where you lost. You feel what I'm saying? But
I wouldn't
them
take
blessings-
anything serious
don't
like that.
count on it. Don't count on it.
If I'm not healthy within,
Yeah.
why am I getting into a committed situation?
And
Which
see,
is
that's
its own
100.
conversation.
And I get that, but
It can happen.
It happens.
If God
It's very
aligns
rare.
it,
It's
it
very
happens.
rare. You know
But
what
it's
I'm saying?
very difficult to manage.
Very
because now
difficult. Hell
you're unhealthy inside, and I believe in the law of attraction to a T.
100.
You're going to attract a partner that also is going through a very similar emotional, chaotic space or
Yeah.
a frequency that's trippy. Now y'all both match them trippy frequencies. What is supposed to happen? Chaos.
That
So
100.
I just
100.
don't believe in doing it when you know.
Negative.
Say that again.
You said what?
Chaos isn't always negative.
It's not if you know how to manage it.
Oh, okay.
But if two people who are just straight up toxic match, that's how somebody end up getting their ass whooped
Yeah.
and getting a case. So I'm not down with doing that, and you're not healthy within. So I hear what you're saying, and I
Yeah.
respect that perspective. But that means, in my opinion, and it works, they gotta line that. I don't believe that.
Yeah, 100.
I'm not sure what anybody else's belief is, with the universe, whatever. I don't think that's by mistake. You can't just meet somebody and y'all both unhealthy as dog shit and is love.
No, 100.
Can I
It could
add
be the
something?
devil
Yeah.
too.
Because I actually
Yep.
lied.
That part.
Oh my god.
What you mean?
I lied, bro. How do I manage insecurities in my relationships? I literally make it worse.
Oh shit.
My ex, he used to be like, "Where are you getting dressed? Where are you about to go? Like, where are you about to go?" I would never tell him where I was going.
On the sad side of the game,
That's a
yeah,
little-
no, you
It's
wild.
a little
I
toxic,
wouldn't tell
buddy.
him. He'd be like, "What you about to do today?" I used to be like, "Thotting and bopping." He used
Really
to call
toxic,
me,
sorry.
"Who you with?" I was not answering. He'd text me like, "Bro, you got me fucked up."
Let me ask you something. Did something happen in the beginning of that where it created a ripple?
I get super defensive about being questioned.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm lit as hell. I feel like I'm a great bitch. I'm not. I'm loyal as fuck. Don't fucking question.
So you ain't
That's
gonna
right.
really respect no nigga. That's basically.
If-
No, she's saying if
no.
you pressing
I'm saying
me and I'm not doing shit,
I'm
I'ma
not
trip
doing
out.
nothing. You're
Exactly.
stressing me out, and I haven't earned stress. I've given you nothing but peace. Give me peace back.
What's
Don't
the difference
fucking blow
between
my
pressing
phone
you and just asking you?
Oh,
No, there's a
you can't-
difference
Oh,
in
you know
tonality.
the difference.
There's a
I gotta
difference
keep
in
it going
tonality.
on that tip. I love that conversation, and I want to
Yeah.
expound on it. I want to have you back because you're good at this. But I want to ask a question. You're the unofficial official co-host. Come on, you're here.
Oh, I thought I was the co-host.
I want to ask a question because we get into this thing where men say in the manosphere there is no such thing as platonic relationships. It's the reverse version of feminism, and I think it's just as bad.
Niggas
that
be
shit's
ready to
stupid,
stick
bro.
their
It's
dick
bad.
everywhere.
Do you?
Are you trying to say I can't be friends with a girl and be?
Yeah, they're saying basically if what the men are teaching the young boys, the teenagers, is if a girl that you're talking to is conversing with another guy, they're fucking. There is no such thing as platonic bonds. Do you feel like that's true? We're gonna go 1 through 4. Go ahead.
Okay, so shit. This
Get it
is
right.
a great This is a great one because I speak about this with me and my significant other all the time. So
Keep it as short as you can.
Yeah, I'm raised by a bunch of a lot of women in my family, so I have the capability to be friends with females without wanting to fuck them. That's just
Facts.
That's just now. I understand now, being a little older, that's kind of just me. I'm a little bit of a minority. I can't say that. I can't speak for every guy because I haven't seen too many guys that can be friends with females that are attractive and not want to fuck them. So that's just where I'm at with it.
I think platonic relationships they exist. You know what I'm saying? But I also can relate to you fucking with a motherfucker so hard, you want to fuck him. This motherfucker, such a great person and a great friend. I damn near want to give you this coochie. Goddamn. But, however, I don't think, I don't think that platonic relationships don't exist.
Facts.
Some motherfuckers, we don't vibe like that or... I don't know. Or even because I might just want to give you this coochie and shit, you might not want it. So shit, now we
That's fair.
friends zoned as fuck. But I think they're rare. I ain't gonna lie.
that's-
2 out of 10, 1.5 out of 20. Goddamn. But at the end of the day, because if you really fucking with a nigga like that, just depending on who you are, I know just me. If I'm really fucking with you, I want you to have the world and shit. If your world include having a little bit of me, shit, I might give it to your ass. But that's just me. that's just me though. But I got friends that it ain't never been like that with. You know what I'm saying? But shit, so that's why I can say, yeah, I think that shit exists.
Depending on the situation.
Type shit.
2 out of 10 is
2
crazy.
out of 100.
That's crazy. Go
2 out
ahead.
of 10, 1.5 out of 20. The math was insane.
Yeah.
I am a math teacher.
6 out of 800.
No, I think it's very possible. I have a lot of platonic friendships with men. And I think that at the beginning is where it's established. So the guys that it was questionable, they get a different version of me. The niggas where it's bro, you about to be my homeboy for life. We talk a certain kind of way. The conversations we have are a certain kind of way. Some of my homeboys, the idea, they're down there, what, bitch? Disgusted. I'm this nigga talking about, he think that I want you. He's talking about, what the fuck? Like, my homeboys are damn near, what? He like, bro, my homeboys know shit about me that they would never want to fuck with me. They're irritated at the thought. They trying to figure out why other people fuck with me. Bro, I don't know how these niggas be fucking with you. Nothing wrong with you.
Your
You know
Detroit
what I'm saying?
nigga accent is
Like,
crazy.
these niggas be fucking with your ass. You crazy, bro. I don't know. Like, me and my guys, we're really, really fucking locked in, bro. And again, like, there are some people that were my friends that I dated, but when we met, I probably had a little interest. And then we became friends because I ain't push a boundary. They ain't push a boundary. But some niggas I meet, and it's like, bro, I really click with you. You a good nigga. Like, you cool as hell. Like, you feel me? We got a lot in common. And that is that, and it always be that. And there'll never be no question mark about that, you know? So, for me, I have a ton of platonic relationships. And I value them a lot, you know what I'm saying? I'm a woman that grew up with a whole lot of women. Whole family is women. It's like 3 niggas. And then, yeah, the rest of us. So, I really value, like, my guy friends, you know what I'm saying? So, definitely exists.
Go ahead.
Not trying to give them no coochie.
No, for sure. I think it's
Get that coochie up.
I think it's possible. It doesn't happen that much because dudes is horny, so it doesn't really happen that much. They can't really. They don't get as much access to women as they should, so they're not exactly healthy. So they're gonna go for that type of stuff. But it does happen because I know I got plenty of chick friends. I done met plenty of chicks in the Air Force that I'm friends with. It's just like, you can be friends with them if that's not your first worry, and if it's pretty easy for you to settle yourself or get yourself.
Yeah, that's the
handled.
one. Controlling your libido. It's not really that
you know what I'm
complex.
saying?
And that's what my beef is. I think guys that say that add into the conversation women have where they say, oh, these niggas will fuck anything. Like a nigga just hump tree bark. Like, it's like, bro, men, there are some men that
Quite a
have
few.
control of
There's
their
a-
libido.
Yeah,
It's
there's
not
a lot
that
of men
deep.
that don't.
There's a lot that don't. And
They
it
gonna
gives
see a maple tree and get
The
active.
more that don't than there is. That
No, for
and
real,
it
trees.
gives a lot of us
Get
bad
active.
names. But for me, especially in this business, when I go to the events, everybody is almost ass naked. Like, for real, the outfits that women wear
the
to
most clothes I've been
market.
wearing.
What do that have to
That
do
shit
with
egregious.
niggas
guys are
controlling
visual.
themselves?
But here's
We're
what I'm
visual,
saying.
So it's like, man,
There is
you
a
know.
certain point where I'm like,
I'm
and I have to catch it because people are off spirits in there too. Might be smoking, might be drinking. That's making you
Spirits.
even more open to that lustful spirit.
Understandable.
And when you see it, you have to think, because I didn't come here for that. I didn't come into this room for that. So if you have discipline, you're going to go, no, that's a great singer. No, that's a great dancer. Oh, she's selling the cannabis or whatever.
But
and you're going to
value
keep it
plays
business.
a huge role, and I like that you
Value
added that. I
of the
will
person?
Yeah, like I'll say that I have some guy friends that I feel like probably would have been interested in me. Like, not that they kind of said it, but didn't say it, but are like, it's not worth it.
To
like,
fuck up what y'all got tapped
to
in.
fuck up,
yeah.
like the connection, but like what you are, you're beneficial, what you have to offer me. It's having sex with you, and you know what I'm saying, making this a complicated thing. Like, that affects all these other things for me. You know what I'm saying? So being a friendship where it's actually like we're giving and taking, you know, like I'm a beneficial friend, you might fuck up your pay having sex with me, or you might fuck up your opportunity, or now you can't go certain places and feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot that comes with
And I don't wanna
even
cut you off, but
crossing that boundary.
what he said about people not getting access to women, in my opinion, is what make niggas so desperate.
100.
Where it's like the first time some estrogen get around them, it's like, instead of like just
Facts.
seeing what it is for what it is and then assessing it like that.
I ain't gonna lie.
Because some women approach you on that, and this is what I'm realizing as I'm older. Some women approach you in relationships on that, and you have to. I believe in the law, Abraham. I'm not fucking no nigga wife. That karma is severe.
Yeah.
For who?
It's a lot of shit I'll do. I'm not fucking a nigga wife.
I didn't make no agreements.
Okay. Not me.
But
Next time coming back on that
whoa.
hoe. Let's go. I ain't gonna lie. This ain't got
What I'm
shit to
saying
do with
is,
shit, but I gotta.
You have to have the discipline to not go against whatever your personal code is.
And she
No,
said,
for
time
real.
out. She
I
got
got that piece so bad.
Oh,
This ain't
shit,
got
go
nothing to do with nothing.
I mean, bro,
Because I want to know, like, so there's a conversation happening right now in our generation where they say the concept of monogamy is dead. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
You're young. You're monogamous. You're getting married. I want to know what it is that you saw in her or yourself where you feel like that union was worth it. Advice to those
you
that
gotta-
want to get into that situation.
it ain't really how I explained it is like it's not really a lot of real meaning in the world, you got to make most of it. And a lot of the ways humans make most of it, they'll just drink and party their life away, or they'll work their life away, believing that they work is their whole thing.
Facts.
But it's a collection of things that you give meaning to that make your life meaningful, and a family is one of the biggest things that can give your life meaning because it give you purpose, fulfillment, and happiness in one go. It's the one thing in life you ain't got to look for none of those three in it as long as you put those same three into it. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that's not going to give you what you put in. You feel what I'm saying? You can put in a lot at your job, and that shit ain't going to do it. You put in a lot at working out, it ain't going to do it right for you. But if you put in to your family, chances are that shit's coming out right.
Humans are communal, 100%.
And that's the one woman that I done met that I would want to do that with. Cause, you know,
What are those qualities? What'd you see?
I mean, she was trustworthy. She knew how to like hold a proper conversation without resorting to some like type of goofiness or
Hyper defensiveness.
yeah, or shit like that. Or she knew how to like she knew how to learn and take interest in something that wasn't necessarily her lane and things of that nature. And then she looked good. So it was
Poetry
like,
snaps.
yeah, so it's just like all that in the one thing. It's like you don't meet people who got very specific qualities of that nature. And so I was like, all right, let's lock that down because everybody don't deserve to or is going to get married. So clearly we are two individuals that is, so we about to rock out.
Ashe.
Yeah,
It's hard.
Appreciate it.
This is my last John. You seen that the first date itinerary? Did you see that John that went around? But it was
No, I
like,
ain't
don't
see
take
that.
me to Applebee's, don't take me to Red Lobster, don't take me to basically the quote unquote broke nigga spots.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I thought that shit.
I don't get that.
ain't
'Cause I be going to Applebee's. I be fucking
Yeah,
up.
that's what I'm saying. That's like where I go after.
Is there a first date itinerary, or if you fucking with
Listen.
somebody heavy, you gonna do what it is that you're supposed to do? Meaning you rocking with whatever y'all do. You go fishing, you go hike, you whatever you do. You might chill in the car, roll up the log, like.
That ain't no date.
Disappointed in
It's
y'all
not.
sometimes.
Yeah, that ain't no
Go ahead, drop the John. I want to hear from the female's perspective.
Yeah.
I be this is from the female masculine perspective.
Okay.
It is like so
What?
Meaning,
I'm-
and she
I
dates
date
women, so you the alpha in that head.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
hold
be
on.
so
Let me reintroduce it real quick.
yeah.
This is the
'cause
last question.
I'm
Because I want your perspective on this.
y'all have me tight with this one.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So
It's not
the
crazy.
question was first date itinerary. You know that John went around, the men went around. Don't take me to Red Lobster. Don't take me to Applebee's. Don't take me to Chipotle. Don't take me to all these places. I forgot the list, but some of them places was straight. I ain't gonna lie. The list was long. It was like 30 places you can't take somebody to on the first date. Is there a first date itinerary if you're really interested in somebody where you have to impress, or whatever y'all do if you rock with them is gonna work? And we'll go like that. Go ahead.
So I was saying I just be disappointed in men overall because I think that I'm sorry, that was a crazy fucking bag. I'd be disappointed because for a while, right, I was interested in dating women, but I hadn't dated women yet, right? So I was dating men, and I had adjusted my standards to a certain way because I thought certain things were normal. But when I started dating women, the things that I am willing to do for a woman make me just wonder what's going on with y'all. Because why the fuck would I take a bitch to Applebee's? If the bill too low and I like a bitch, I'm pissed off. Bitch, what you mean it was $30? Like, I'm pissed. Because I care about you more than that. I would never take you somewhere fucking Applebee's, bitch. $1 drink. I would never give no bitch I give a fuck about
that
$1
$1
drink.
She a trick though, so
I'm a
I was about to
trick.
say, you
I'm
big
sorry. I'm a
flexy.
trick.
You big
She
flexy.
I'm a trick.
That's what it
I'm
sounds
gonna
like.
spend money on if I
Detroit
really
shit.
care about a woman,
Mink
I'm
coats,
gonna
gator
take you
boots.
out.
Wow.
Nigga
I'ma take
can't
you
be
out.
actually-
What's wrong with
You know what
Applebee's though?
Applebee's
like-
is literally
If a nigga don't got it like that and he fuck with you,
You shouldn't be dating.
I agree.
Get your life together.
You should.
You're
date if
spending
you're
your
not
fucking
financially
last.
able. I do agree.
I feel like
ahead.
it's on some-
Applebee's.
Fuck that, bro. It's the thought that counts.
That
bro.
I agree.
That's how
It
I
depends
feel.
on your level,
And
though.
I'm
You can't just be
low-key a
hoeing
trick,
somebody
too.
if you got it.
Yeah,
Applebee's.
facts. You can't be hoeing somebody if you got it. Some of these
You can spend
bitches is
Applebee's money at better
Some
places.
bitches.
They Applebee's bitches.
This is true.
Yeah, but Applebee's
I
right
feel
here.
like, bro,
Applebee's
on some
nasty.
real shit, you ain't even
That shit
gotta.
nasty as hell, and
If
chili.
you really trying to get to know a nigga or know a bitch, bro, you can impress a bitch without even spending no money for real. Like,
Facts.
it just depends on what you
It's
put
the
into
energy.
it. Yeah, the bitch might like the dollar
No,
drinks,
nigga,
bro.
listen, bro. Don't take me to fucking Applebee's. I would prefer you say, "Hey, let's go walk downtown." Like, give me something thoughtful. I'm sentimental. Say, baby, let's go
Applebee's
to the
could be
DIA.
thoughtful.
What do you think?
You can do both.
Nothing about nasty
You
ass
feel
Applebee's
me?
is
What,
fucking
about
thoughtful.
You just hate
I mean,
Applebee's.
Applebee's
Is it the
trifling.
vibe, or do you want to make the big first impression on the financial side of the game? Because that sounds like tricking to me. But go ahead.
I am a trick.
I think it's still tricking if you got
I'm
it.
game for both.
Fuck with me because I mean, not because I got a bag. Because I'll spend it
that's
if I
not
fuck
what
with
it's
you.
about. I'm
Facts.
I'm
Why
giving
would
you
I
my
even
best
spend the
foot.
bag if I don't even know if I like you
You know
like
what I'm saying?
that.
I'm
Let's
putting
just
my
vibe
best
first.
foot
Let's get to know each
forward.
other
I
first.
mean, yeah,
I
like
feel
I've
that.
been the person to be like, all right, first day, let's fuck. I'm trying to go to Ocean Prime, but that's because I want to go to Ocean Prime, and
Type
I
shit.
just happen to invite you, and then I like you, so fuck it, you can come
That's
with
fair.
me. As well as I've also
I like
been,
Andiamo.
as I've also been with women who be like, yeah, we got a nice vibe, and we probably met in the gym or another gym, and I was like, let's go on a gym date, and then guess what? Applebee's happens to be across the street from it. We going to Applebee's.
Right on the workout
What
team.
What camera should I be
It
looking at?
depends
so I
on
can
the
say
bitch.
that shit one
Talking
more
about,
time?
is this camera on?
Hold on, which camera I'm looking at?
The mid.
This
you're
one?
in the middle, yeah.
All right. Don't ever in your life try to take me on a date. Take me to fucking Applebee's.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's
Frank,
be
go ahead,
fucking
because we got to
clear.
rap, bro. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So, I mean,
damn.
I ain't got. My girl ain't got no problem with Applebee's. We done been there so many times. We done celebrated birthdays. We
If
went
it's
on,
Outback, anything.
went on
like-
Valentine's Day to IHOP. It was like, it ain't just a
you-
restaurant.
It's the
Everyone ain't
vibe.
like you, that's
When
what
y'all
it is.
first
Some
met,
people
though,
like
on the first date, what did y'all do?
We went to Andiamo's.
Okay, you was impressed. We went to Chipotle. We got the Subway.
What we do after we
Chipotle
locked
is not
in is
even
different.
That's
Hey,
different. I
that's
meant the
okay.
first date.
I might Subway off
Hey,
the.
but look,
I feel like it is the
but
vibe.
the
I
first
shouldn't
That's
have to
date.
because
drop
I
a
didn't know
bag
what
to impress
Andiamo's
in the
was,
front.
though. I just went in there like, shit.
Really?
We,
That shit good as hell.
we, was,
Let's
we,
go
we went on the
crazy
date
for
to the
dinner. Let's
GM
not even
building,
do
and I
dinner.
just seen it. And
Oh,
I was
okay.
like,
Let's
let's
do
go in
something
there real
else.
quick. You feel what I'm saying?
I would prefer
We
to
ain't
do
even
something
gotta- yeah, we ain't
sentimental
even gotta-
than you take me somewhere
all
that's
you can
nasty.
afford is
okay,
Applebee's.
okay.
That's what I
So you're not
said.
talking about you talking about the experience.
Let's go to the
That's what I'm saying. It's the
museum.
experience.
Yeah, let's
Take
go
me
to
to
the
the
river
DIA.
walk.
But they
Yeah.
saying they want on the first
Applebee's
date.
not
I need a
nasty.
helicopter
Store.
ride. We need to.
Man,
I mean,
No, that's
why I
crackhead
told y'all.
internet shit. These
Hold on,
bitches
say
ain't
that
living
again.
that
What is it?
crackhead internet shit. These hoes
Thank
not
you.
even living that life.
Thank you.
Facts.
Bitch, your fucking lace is lifting. And you
Facts.
telling me that niggas take you on helicopter rides your first
Bitch.
date? You're a fucking
No.
liar.
Bitch.
But don't ever fucking take me to Applebee's.
Bitch.
A
This is
helicopter
just
ride
her.
is
Queen
$100.
Shay
Big
don't fuck
boys.
with Applebee's, period. That's the bees.
Look, hey.
No, that shit nasty as
She
hell.
not
Hey,
fucking
Applebee's is
Applebee's.
nasty,
Hey, 5 years.
bro.
No,
Big
it's
boys.
not.
and it's how I rap it.
He said Applebee's not nasty.
It is.
No, hell no.
Yeah, actually.
Nasty as fuck.
Everybody
Bro,
have
get the
their
steak and shrimp with the
preferences.
mashed potatoes.
Let's not judge.
Yeah.
Hey, no one's judging. If you like
All right,
the dollar
look, man.
margaritas,
They
cool.
mozzarella
We
sticks
all
slap hard
been
as
there.
hell.
I'm not just.
There's only one thing in there that I hate. Yeah, we can wrap it like this.
Okay.
The prize conversation, to me, with this red pill versus feminazi thing, is the most toxic conversation
It is.
in all of the social media sphere, because it's making everybody ask the question of who brings more to the table when we should be trying to build together. You have different gifts. I have different gifts. Whatever it is that we agree to build on a union is what we should be agreeing to build if we really want to plan a future. Now, if we fucking around, we still got that player energy, we want to be outside, that's different. But if we talking about building for the future, why are we having a conversation about who brings more to the table between a man and a woman? It should be that we trying to build as a union. What the fuck does it matter? If let's say I'm making more than my girl. Let's say she has less time to work. If I come home, I'm working 80 hours and she worked 40, and it's no dinner, and you was at the crib, I'm gonna be mad. But vice versa, if she has a higher paying job and I am at the house, I don't mind cooking. I feel like it's about whatever the responsibility or necessitates. It's not this sort of old school value of do this and do that because this is what happened in 1932. No, what does your family need? Do it, because you're gonna see it when you come to the house. You see that's leaking, fix it. Period. If you got the skill to do it. Any thoughts as we wrap?
You kind of said it all right. You said it all for me, so there it is. I ain't giving shit. All them variables is going to play a part into
Exactly.
who's doing what. So
I mean, shit. Yeah, it is about what's necessary. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a role to play. However, you know, some people, like men and women, some roles are more natural. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if it's a situation where you can lean into a role that's more natural for you, I feel like that would probably be the smoothest way to go about things. You know what I'm saying? However, like shit, circumstances change and shit, it's 2024. The fuck? If the bitch is only working 37 hours a week and you working 89,000, yeah, bitch, you need to cook. I don't give a fuck if it is a TV
Make a
dinner.
brother a sandwich.
You speaking King's English, I'm speaking Ebonics, but it's the same thing.
Absolutely, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that shit get a little complicated when it's the other way around. Niggas ain't trying to do that. Like, well, bitch, bitch, nigga ain't even got a job. He play the game all motherfucking day. He still on fucking cook shit. Cause he feel like I'm a man, and that make me less of a man. You know what I'm saying? And
But that's childish.
Very.
You said that's what?
That's childish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of niggas is childish.
I mean, if you're a grown man, you was at one point you was by yourself cooking for yourself. So.
Who? What grown man be by themselves
Hold
cooking?
up.
And
What's
we
your
ain't
ism?
talking chicken nuggets.
Them niggas be eating Cheetos.
What's your ism?
Like what?
No, I really think that no shade. I think that you guys get a little more lost in that than
The gender role
we
conversation?
do.
That's fair.
Because for me, again, dating both, my energy is more so.
But you
like,
are a very masculine woman, and I think women would submit to you. But go ahead.
But I submit to my women sometimes. And I submit to my man, and sometimes my men submit to me. It depends on the day, you know? And I think that as a person that loves people or loves my partner, I'm going to do when I do. You know what I'm saying? Like with the restaurant thing. Oh, if I'm about to take you out, I'm going to spend some money, I'm going to spend some money. Oh, if I'm going to, you know what I'm saying, give to a house, I'm going to get, like, I have no complaints in love. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to complain about taking care of the house if that's what I'm doing. And I feel like men be, oh, what are you bringing to the table? Or da-da-da. I'm not lining up with, if you make me feel like I'm walking on heaven on earth, I'm just trying to figure out how can we have the best of the best. At no point am I like, you do this and I do that. And da-da. That's not the problem. It's not exactly. The love is genuine. The energy is genuine. And I'm never sitting there like, well, you do this and I do that. Well, I sweep and you mop. Like, I literally don't care, you know. But if we get to the point where, because a lot of times it is men that they don't want to be
Lil Cap.
the ones that gotta do that, you know, feminine shit. Yeah. But I don't mind doing the masculine shit because I'm gonna do what I have to do.
But there are a lot of women, vice versa, that would say provide. You got a nigga to make $250,000 a year.
You know, no, you're right.
So it works both ways.
And I might be a little more open minded because I date both. Because for me, it's like I'm just gonna do what my house needs.
Perspective, and I would love to expound on that.
Yeah, like I love you, and we want to have a good household. We want to have nice things, so this is what we're gonna do. Okay, you got more time, so just like, you know, I feel like with women and women, it's just more so natural to be like, let's bounce off of each other. But with men and women, there's this whole fake narrative from the internet that people want to fight into, and men, I think, have a really, really hard time leaning into their femininity or doing things that are considered feminine. I'm not offended to do the masculine shit, but men.
So you would provide for a guy that was he was going to college.
I have been with a lot of broke niggas, if that's what you're asking.
No. You building a union. He's in college. He needs to finish his degree. You're making more money. You're fine with that.
In school, he got to be doing something.
If my man is in school to get his PhD and I'm taking care of the house, I mean,
degree.
We seen Michelle Obama book.
All right, cool.
She held it down. You know what I'm saying?
We're rolling.
But I don't think we're as offended. I think that men are like, no.
Last remark.
I mean, on the gender role conversation, I get what everybody be saying, because I think it's just different for everybody on what makes them function in a relationship, because every dude ain't masculine and every chick ain't feminine. So you're supposed to do what you do. Like, I know for me, I'm very masculine, so I gotta make sure she taken care of. I gotta make sure she don't lift a finger when it's time to do something or any of those typical manly things. And then I would just like her to just do what she does as a woman. Just make sure she keeps herself in good energy, make sure she keeps herself looking nice, make sure she knows what I need without me having to overly vocalize it. So really I kind of appreciate that polarity. You know what I'm saying?
The intuitive spirit, yeah.
Yeah, that's for real. Cause but I think it's a lot of people need the opposite of that. Like, I know it's some dudes who they probably need to be the one.
Led.
Yeah, led, basically, for lack of a better word. That's just what they need to be doing, because that's just how life go. And
could be me.
It could be. I just think it's more fulfilling to do it the natural way that's assumed. But
here's what I said with that.
You know what I'm saying?
If you have an ism that's over mine, if I'm getting into real estate and you're a realtor, teach me.
Yeah.
But if I know real estate and you're trying to just combat me for the sake of, because of your pride, that's where the issue come in.
Exactly.
And I don't have the energy for it. I'm gonna get the fuck on.
That's our whole life. Mansplaining. That's what we made the word.
What's the word? Mansplaining?
Mansplaining.
If you have to do that and you got the energy, then that's fucked up. But
Niggas
the person
literally-
should do what it is they qualified to do. But
But a motherfucker gotta be self-aware to even understand where they qualify, and a
Which
lot
goes
of
back
niggas
into the
struggle
front.
With that.
Niggas say I'm a man, so I'm automatically qualified. You went to school for 5
Exactly.
years, but bitch, you don't know shit.
And that's
be
that's the
self-aware
point. That's
or
where shit
don't get into
fucked
a
up.
relationship. Can we agree? Is that a Ashe?
100.
Yeah, but that shit don't always go like that.
Come on,
Look, man. People got shit to do. Thank y'all for coming through. I go by the name Black Poet. This was No PC Radio. Please plug y'all shit while we get the fuck out of here.
100.
Shursky.
Oh shit, go ahead.
Oh,
she was
shit.
just ad-libbing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Follow me on IG at Johnny Storm 911, on Snapchat, on X DJ Storm.
Yeah, you can follow me on the gram at Ari Sunchild. That's it.
Queen 2_ MASHAE.
And you can follow me on Instagram at Franklin Walker, FRXNKLYN Walker. And there's a book in my bio. I hope y'all can go check that out and read it.
Talking about the discipline that it takes to be in a healthy relationship. All of those will be in the bio or the description, whatever the fuck. Peace and love to the guys and goddesses.